Cisco Live EMEA is happening this week, and we're there with Tech Field Day. Tom Hollingsworth and the crew of delegates are on site. They've been hearing from Cisco about some big announcements. The biggest news comes with investments in new service provider hardware and data center infrastructure, which appears to be positioned to help Cisco customers take advantage of AI and also offering a custom advantage for the company. These new platforms are powered by Cisco's Silicon One chips. The newest A series and K series CPUs help offload processing to the edge and give Cisco an opportunity to challenge merchant silicon vendors in the space. For more on this news, we're going to go on site to Tom Hollingsworth in Amsterdam to tell us what all this means.
Thanks, guys. I know that I'm in Amsterdam this week, but it's Cisco Live and it's making news. So I just couldn't resist the opportunity to talk about some of this cool stuff. Now, obviously, we got some of the overview of it during our Tech Field Day extra sessions. And a lot of people were focused on the hardware aspect of it, right? Oh, there's new Agile services, there's new switches, there's lots of that stuff. But I thought it was really interesting that Cisco is doing the Silicon One story in all of those devices because I think that it is a bigger deal for the future for Cisco because having a unique customizable chip that can be tailored to certain workloads gives them a huge competitive advantage. When you think about a lot of the other vendors that are trying to build a lot of these technologies with custom uh, modifications of off the shelf merchant silicon, that is a lot harder to do because you've got to work around what somebody else designed in order for you to be able to provide the performance level that people are expecting. Whereas with Cisco, because they're so tightly integrated in the Silicon One development process, they can offer these kinds of performance gains that you get out of the A series and the K series by distributing some of the processing offload at the edge. And some of the other things that I was seeing that were kind of interesting is that they can do things like providing on-device firewalls and integration with things like AMD Pensando DPUs. And I have a funny feeling that that's just the tip of the iceberg, because if they can develop Silicon One into this fully featured custom silicon offering, then that means that they could do things like, say, in the future, develop their own DPUs or develop the kinds of chips that would allow them to kind of get a leg up on some of the AI focused technologies that are out there. I mean, let's be fair, everyone is kind of in a horse race with NVIDIA right now, but you don't have to unseat the king of the GPU if you can offer things that accelerate pieces that deliver data to the GPU. So I think that Cisco's kind of staking their claim by saying all of this effort that we've made to create custom silicon for these workloads is not in vain. And I think that what we're seeing with some of the other developments in the industry around other companies that are trying to develop their own chipsets is valuable enough that Cisco could find themselves vaulting into different spaces. Well, that's enough out of me from Amsterdam, so I'm going to go ahead and let you take it.
Thanks a lot, Tom. It's good to see that you're learning a lot there in Amsterdam.